bleeding for 12 years, going through all kind of problems and difficulties, took all of her money and hired physicians, did everything she could in the natural. And when she ran out of resources, you know, faith cometh by hearing the message preached about Christ, says she heard the message preached about Christ. And when she heard it, faith came into her heart and she broke out of the situation that she was in. Somebody out there now may be struggling. You may not be bleeding. You may be bleeding from the finances and relationships, brokenness, addiction, drugs, coming in and out of prison. But he wants you to break out of this situation. I want you to watch what this woman does. Now, death and life is in the power of the tongue. She said, if I can just touch the hem of his garment, I know I'll be healed. She declared that. And then she heard what Jesus was doing, so she decreed his word and put it into action. Now just imagine something. She's breaking out. She's not supposed to be out. And she's been bleeding and still bleeding. And she gets to the crowd where Jesus is, and she has to push her way through. I can just see her saying, excuse me, I got to get to Jesus. Excuse me, I got to get to Jesus. And she pressed on through the crowd. I want you to know sometimes you got to press on through the circumstance and the situation you're in. You got to keep moving, keep going, keep believing. And then when she got close enough to Jesus, she remembered what she said, that if I could just touch the hem of his garment, I know that I'll be healed. That's why death and life is in the power of the tongue. She spoke life. And when she touched the hem of his garment, all the power went out. Jesus said, whoa, ho, 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 ho. Somebody just pulled the power out of me. They didn't even get permission. Whoever it was had a lot of faith. They just touched me with faith, and my power goes out. I want you to know that when you touch him with faith, that power goes out. You don't have to get permission. He said, you have access to me because you have faith. Faith is the foundation of Christianity. I want to reiterate to you what faith is. Faith is taking that substance of the Word of God that doesn't have a form, doesn't have a shape, you can't feel it, and there's no evidence of it, and believing it in your heart, letting it get down into your subconscious and then come back up to your conscious where you're speaking it now, and then taking action to go do something. See, the lady had to do something. So she worked her faith according to what she heard. Faith cometh in, and when she got to where she was going, she didn't even have to get permission. I want you to know you don't have to get permission to get what God has already given you. He said, I came that you would send my son, that you would have life and have it in abundance. In abundance how, Lord? Through everything in life, material, in health, and even as your soul prosper. John 3 John 1st chapter 2nd verse said it way, my beloved, I wish above all things that you would prosper in all things, be in perfect health, even as your soul prospers. I need you to take a step when there's no staircase. I need you to push through the circumstances to get to your destiny. I want you to understand faith without works is dead. Work your faith. God's already got the table set up. God bless you.